vengeance.
Gold!
Hello and welcome to another Vengeance God stream. My name is Mikey Fadum. I'm unmuted, and I'm also known as Vengeance God and Ambassador Cal. It's really good to see everybody. Welcome back. It's been a long weekend without you. I've been sad as I thought of our times together. Okay, anyway. Hello, Nels. Hello, Nihilus. Hello, Dexter. I see you're already breaking people's minds in chat. Who else we got here? Hey, Trexpert. Hey, Theron. Hello to... Okay, that's everybody. Oh, and Robert Fournier over on YouTube. Hello. And hey, Disco. Thank you for being here, and thank you for modding. Appreciate it. Hello, Fragrance. I didn't hear that. And they didn't hear it either. I have the notification window on, but it didn't play. I don't know why.
It has begun!
Oh, unless... I didn't have my headphones on, so I couldn't have heard it anyway. I saw the desktop audio thing go, and I was like, oh, they can hear it. There's the whale probe. Hey, Crystal! Welcome! Hey, it's a pleasure to see you all. Hope you had a good weekend. Anybody do anything fun or interesting or exciting this weekend? I had my best friend come into town who I hadn't seen for 3 years until last spring when I did see them very briefly for dinner. I drove up to see them, but we haven't hung out for like 2 days in like 3 years, so it was really good to spend time with them again. My best friend, of course, being Jairus, the other host of the Ace of Geeks podcast, Yavin Radio, and Edge of Reality, which are podcasts that I know you all regularly listen to, because you wouldn't let me just put a podcast out into the void where no one listens to it, would you? I couldn't see, so I have no idea if that was actually cute or a horrifying face. Oh, that's cool, Fragrance. What kind of band is Caravan Palettes? Trexpert, the last time I was called in for jury selection, I wore a t-shirt that said, "I have a rocket launcher. Your point of view is invalid." For some reason, I didn't get picked. Cutely horrifying? Good. Right down the middle. That's what we aim for. Yes, happy belated First Contact Day, and I, due to being a diabetic, I have happy honorary First Contact salmon every day. No, seriously, I buy huge frozen packs of salmon, and then I just cook up a whole bunch of it, because it's basically free for me, and I can eat a whole lot of it. Also, for those of you, if we have people watching on TikTok and YouTube vertical, I am sorry to say, I don't know what you're seeing. Something has gone wrong, and my canvas has disappeared. It's possible you're looking at a black screen right now, and I really am sorry if that's the case. I am trying to fix the problem, but didn't have time for today. If you're on YouTube, I suggest... Actually, for anybody, if you are watching this on YouTube or TikTok, I just suggest switching over to either the horizontal YouTube feed or the Twitch feed, at least for today. Type 2, Theron. I am a diabetic because of my own choices. Hey, that's great, Dexter. That sounds like an awesome way to spend a day. Honestly, parallel play is fun. Yes, please do, Fragrance. I'd love to hear more of this palace of caravans. Nice, Theron. Although the word "was" worries me greatly when it comes to fellow diabetics. Oh, you can see me on vertical, Robert? Great. Fabulous. That is really good to know. Cool. Well, that's great. Awesome. Well, today we are going to play some Star Trek Online. But actually no buts. I need to... Okay. I will have that ready for tomorrow. But yes, let's play some Star Trek Online. Or actually, no, I think I can get that ready now. And I've been sitting on it for too long, so... let's just talk amongst ourselves about their weekends. We have created clones of diabetics. Some of you may have seen in the Discord, scientists brought back the dire wolf, which is an extinct species. that is incredible and really cool. Now, as Trexpert was quick to point out, it's not exactly the dire wolf. They modified gray wolf DNA to make something very close to a dire wolf. But it still it's still really cool. They're planning on trying to bring back the woolly mammoth. They managed to recreate the fur of a woolly mouse, which is amazing. So, all right. So today, as it's the first day that I'm talking about it, I am, you may have heard, officially an ambassador for for Cherry Tree, the computer company that makes this amazing board computer right here. If you haven't seen it, it's really really cool. It's it's shaped like a board cube. Uh let me pull up these images here so you can see it a little better. But let's see, browser. Yes, I joined the ranks of many wonderful people that I love, like Eric Campbell and Katrina Dennis, who we've talked about before. And this is the exact kind of computer I'm using. This is the Artifact from Star Trek Picard. That is a computer case, and all of the internals are in there. So it's a really, really cool computer. It runs really well. It looks sick as hell running here. I currently have it facing backwards because I need to do better wire control. I need to do some better cable management so that I can turn this thing around. Oh, that's right. I forgot it was Oberth Day. Thank you, Dexter. Let me change the title of this campaign. And let's hope I have an Oberth. But anyway, you can use the code I'm about to post in chat, which is VGOD6, for 6% off at mycherrytree.com. We should make a command for that, and I will do that later. But go ahead and use that code. You can get 6% off of anything on the website, I'm pretty sure, including this awesome PC that I'm using right here. And again, I do highly recommend it. And it looks super cool because it's literally a board cube sitting in your house. Also, they sent it to me in this super sick wooden box with a Borg logo on it. Sorry, I turned my head away from the mic. Super sick wooden box with a Borg logo on it, and it works really well as a computer stand. It fits perfectly right on there. So because it's a Borg cube, the computer's, well, it's yay big. So I didn't want to put it on the floor, but the stand that came in is perfect. So yes, they're an awesome company. They're really friendly and fun to work with. I'm hoping to do some more with them in the future. I might be diving into doing a site tour at some point. But I am yeah. So that's me. That's the Cherry Tree. You guys should check it out. All right. Borg sounds Swedish, especially when you say it enough. Borg. Borg. Nihilus, you could try that code, but it will not work. All right. Maybe we should play the game. How does that sound? All right. So in order to unlock an Oberth, I have to go back to Kronos. So let's go. Now, I have no idea how to correctly build an Oberth, because obviously I would never touch that ship with a 20-foot pole. What, if anything, do I know about the First Contact Day rewards? Absolutely nothing. You may remember this. I don't work there no more. I wish I knew more, but I don't. Yes, the blog is up. I saw that earlier. I was gonna advertise today as First Contact Day, and then I was like, oh, it doesn't actually start until tomorrow. I think I am proving to myself that I should probably switch STO day to Tuesdays. But I just haven't bit the bullet on it yet because it's a nice way to start the week. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what our rewards are. So that browser window that I just opened, closed, I should open again. Why isn't it letting me? All right, it's fine. So let's see. We've got that beautiful image gen made for me. Synthwave, Bozeman, love all this stuff. The boxes, the stuff that Weston dug out. Ah, and here's the Federation mission scout ship. That's a cool design. Let's see. Ooh. So what's the new? So you get a new bridge officer ability as well as the Federation mission scout ship, which is, I guess, comes as elite. It's Data's shuttle from Insurrection. Got it. If I don't use the Kentari missile launcher on my Oberth, then I'm not rad. I don't know if I have the Kentari missile launcher. But okay, they come with the tractor beam, photon torpedoes, and phaser beam arrays, and they're faster than runabouts. Huh, but no details on what the bridge officer abilities are. Yeah. Unless these are the abilities? Oh, the buff manual just summons more of the pets. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I figured you were, Nihilus. I just also was saying I don't think I have it. Yeah. All right. That is not very descriptive. Okay. Well, let's see if we have an Oberth. Now, I know when I'm searching in here to see if I have a Federation ship, it's not going to be Oberth for the T6 version, right? What am I searching for? That makes sense, Duola. Seems like a cool prize, and I love First Contact Day, so. Grissom, thank you. Let's see. And I do have it. That's too bad. USS Cobb. We shall rename this USS Corn on the Cob. All right, let's go get this ship ready and switch it to classic Oberth visuals. So sorry, Disco. It's only because we don't care about you. No, I'm kidding. All right. The Grissom class was based on alternate concept art for Voyager. Yeah, there was a bunch of different options for the Voyager. Save and continue. Okay, this should definitely have phasers. I don't have good phaser or beams. I mean, right? This should have beams. I don't have great beams to put on this, but we'll throw the Pavin proton beam array on there, or we won't. Does it have to be? Oh, it's already in the aft weapons. That's why. I'm sorry, Dexter. My give a fucks are on vacation. Inventory full. Of course. Of course! What's the problem we encounter every single time? Let's close this so we can... and reset this so we can open the boxes.
Your soul is mine.
Oh, that's so good. It's a little loud, but oh man, that's so good. Carrie Hiroyuki Takagawa. Or Tagawa, sorry, not Takagawa. Hiroyuki Tagawa. No one will ever be Shang Tsung. like he was. No one ever will be Shang Tsung like he was. Just what a truly amazing performance. I'm going to just quickly set this protected status to on. What's up, Super Charas? Welcome. All right. Now, let's finish equipping the corn on the cob. What are these? Plasma. Since I have only things to build for phasers, I should probably put phasers on this sucker. Even though I don't have good phasers. Wait, what's this? Pav and proton beam array, so what's this? Oh, well, yeah. Let's put 2 omnidirectional beam arrays on there. Why not? And are these are plasma. Wait. Do I have plasma? Do I have a lot of plasma? These guys are plasma. What if I outfit this with plasma? I think I only have 2 of these, but that's still fun. Oh my god, no. Inventory not full. Inventory never full. Stop it. Those were Canon ISOs, not Beam ISOs. Good to know. I did not know there was a difference. Thank you very much. I know, I'm getting to the classic Oberth visuals, Nihilus. I have to equip the ship first. Oh yeah, these are all cannons. I don't think I have any for beams, so let's put some more universal consoles on this sucker instead. Broadside emitter arrays on an Oberth? Yeah, why not? Sure, I mean, I have 4 universal consoles to pick from. I'm going to pick randomly because we're flying an Oberth. What are these? Phaser boosters, which I stopped using phasers a few seconds ago, so more universal consoles. Do I know what I'm slapping on here? No. Oh, let's pick up our reputations and keep that going. Oh, that's smart, Juwala. Good way to a good way to make a dill sink. Something we always needed more of. Damn it. Okay. Take. I wish I could discard from overflow. I can discard from overflow. That's great news. Do I have the money to buy more slots? I do. Let's buy more slots. Great. That helps. Okay. Let's go get the classic Oberth looks on. Okay, 2360s or 22? Oh, I gotta take off this shield. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. 2360s. That's the main vote. First vote we've got. Ugh. Oh, there's the only difference is a couple of panels in the 2360s version. 2280s, you Philistines. All right, we've got 1 vote for each. You must choose. Logically, you are incorrect. A Jaeger is prettier than this. By far. Okay, we got new votes for 2280s and 2260s. Super Charles with the correct response going, ew, what is that? That's right. Okay, we got a lot of 2280s votes. Here we go. I am going to mess with the materials and see if we can come up with something cooler. I kind of like the wood paneling on the Intrepid material. I will take type suggestions in chat, but unless there's an overwhelming response, I will, Oh, type 7 looks good on this. I mean, the ship is still ugly as hell, but... I might go type 7A. Type 69. Nice. Nice. The other one I was looking at that I thought was cool was Intrepid. Okay, Intrepid or type 7? I think type 7 looks better. All right. Do I care about the windows? Not really. We'll just keep them with type 6. Let's see. I could put the Vengeance Bridge on this just for my own amusement, and I think I'm going to. Go wizard ship. All right. Now, my first instinct is just to take this thing into a TFO, but we're going to go regular for that because this is going to explode a lot. We definitely need an explosion counter. It doesn't need to be an automated one, fragrance. Don't worry about that. But I'm going to need folks to keep track of how many times I explode in this ship. This horrible ship. Hey, British Gamer Knee. Welcome to Oberth Day. God help us all. All right, off we go. I should invite me to team if I want to live, and I should check my damn inbox. But my inventory's full. Oh no, it's aground! Oh, thank you for these. Oh, it's a long one, too. Alright, let's do this. Is that like Rusev Day? Yes, happy Rusev Day, everyone. Looks like I have a second to equip them, Dexter, so... What? Oh, are they in my over... No. Did it refuse to take them? No, we have slots for them now, because I bought new slots. Yes, my inventory is a nightmare in a trash fire, believe me, I know. Here they are. I can't put it on. Not sure why. But I did just get a... Thank you very much for gifting those 2 subs, Kitchen Witchin'. My god, man, use your bank already. My bank is full. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. All right. Oh, all right. I'm going to go up there and do that one then. We're going to get jumped by those drones as soon as I hit this. They are engine and shield slots, not deflector. Oh. What? Pfft. Thank you, Red Angel Suit. That would explain why I couldn't equip them, Dexter. Is the heavy tactical drone a different alien race, or did they just assimilate a really beefy boy? No worries, Disco. Thank you for letting me know. Remodulating. Oh, wow. Thank you, Dexter. Jeez, that's a lot of time to spend on... I would even go as far to say that's a lot of time to waste on an Oberth. Oh. Thank you again, Red Angel Suit.
Force field between a central plexus and collective core is down. Gather there. We are detecting an energy buildup in the area around it.
You know, I always am worried about my my central plexus connecting to my collective core. Oh, thanks, Dexter. But yeah, still a lot of time to waste on an Oberth. Oh. Oh, we gotta wait for the 22 seconds to go by. You are incapacitated. Ground fun. It's grunt fun. Since I am KDF, it'll be orange colored. Ooh, that'll be interesting. You just hurricane blast them to the other side of the room and it's over? I don't have that power. But I don't think this is the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the one where you get trapped in a room with like a bajillion Borg and the floor is lava and... Thank you very much for the follow, Dead Parrot. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Uh-oh, I'm getting scanned. It's probably not a good thing.
The Borg are reacting to the virus upload. Reinforcements inbound.
I wonder how fast you would have to kill a Borg. Like, in universe, obviously, not in the game. I wonder how fast you would have to kill a Borg in order to prevent it from uploading the data on your attack to the collective, and therefore preventing remodulation. I know it'd be measured in nanoseconds. Darn it! Worst time to have to remodulate. I almost feel like remodulating should be a minigame, like, you know, reloading in Battlefront, but I also know that a lot of people would be very upset with that very quickly. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Remodulate! Remodulate! The writers of TNG unintentionally creating perfect shooter mechanics. Yeah, maybe something that melts them all down. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a person who created a lightning cannon that posted a video on YouTube last week. It literally discharges plasma. That would probably do it, because it would fry all of the inorganic components. It would definitely fry the organic components too, but... Yeah, Dead Parrot, you're not wrong about that. I think it was just because it was the tutorial. You know, it was one of those, oh, we'll figure it out later, and then we didn't. Open the door! Star Trek the flamethrower! That was Arnold, not Yogurt. I'm not sure what happened there. Also, welcome to the stream, Dead Parrot. What made you decide to tune in today? Since I see it's your first time here. Or at least your first chat. Yeah, and Prime Universe Borg also have a weakness to swords, which makes them one of my favorite enemies to fight. Can I set? No. You don't have auto fire on ground, huh? I would love to set my dinosaur pet to just come out whenever he's ready. Yeah, no, I was too, Trexpert. I failed. You did a good job writing it down. All right, I should go back to gunning. There's too many AoEs for me to running around with a sword. Yeah, the Borg Kingdom are way more aggressive. You're right. Yeah, the Cochrane shotgun works too, but swords. I don't know if you understand. Swords. Every time I hit 2, it's right as I need to remodulate. Lordy Trexpert. Let's go, gang!
Do you think you have wounded me? Separated me from my children? Your actions.
That's an interesting idea, Dead Parrot. I like it.
I am bold. I am collective.
So we were able to start shooting them before the cutscene started? That's hilarious. Hold on, I wanted to see. Dexter, yes, Borg sword combat with real Borg would be extremely dangerous, but have you considered I'm awesome? It's like that scene in the World War Z book where this one guy decides to to fight the zombies on rollerblades with like an axe or a hockey stick or something, and does okay until somebody grabs his ponytail and throws him down. What? Oh, she's not targetable right now. Oh, neat. Dead Parrot. Yeah, that sounds fun. So I know it always sounds like a cop-out to be like, you should write that fan fiction. But, like, in reality, it's a really fun thing to do, to take the ideas, and it's really satisfying to take the ideas you have that, you feel like are either really good or could fix something that you didn't like in the universe and write it down as your own fan fiction. Eat it, Queenie. No capes. Yeah, ponytails work about the same as capes when it comes to zombies. I love the Borg Gorn. He's so cool. Kitchen Witchin, if you've never seen a movie called The Gamers, you should. There's a great bit about how that always works in D&D. So are the third group, Dread Parrot, are the third group kind of like a, get out of the thingy? Nope, too late. Are the third group kind of like a collective kind of thing, where they're like the good guys? I'm sorry, I disabled Gorn Hub. You'll find it quite not operational.
You cannot defeat the Borg.
Oh, she's like running around on her things now. I was like, where did she go? I love some of your jokes, Fragrance. Bye! Well, Dexter, that's your favorite thing, right? It reminds me, the next thing I need to get my hands on is the Voth mech. That's in Muds, right? I won't have the money for Zen for a while, but... Ooh, neat! A dead parrot. No sales right now. No, I wouldn't buy it right now anyway. I'm just looking. Nope. Oop. Voth exosuit. There it is. Okay, so that costs that costs $80 normally. I definitely want one of those. That sounds really cool, Dad. You should definitely sit down and write that out. All right, let's try that again. See if we can get a space Q. Oh, so they're a failsafe protocol. Okay. I have heard such great things about the jellyfish spectral stargazer. Also, welcome. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's see if we get space this time so we can take this Oberth out for a spin. Oh, and I got to equip the stuff you gave me, Dexter. Which was this? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. You sent me the hurricane device. Thank you, British Gamer Knee. I appreciate that. I will equip that right now. Over the silly martial arts thing that I never use. I mean, I try to use it all the time, but that is awesome. Thank you very much. Don't say you want space. The game hears you and gives you ground. Nice. Spectral Stargazer, that's cool. Finishing a biography for a new character in the planning stage. Are you a dev whose name I don't recognize? Oh no, it did turn me orange. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Speaking of this exact color, did anybody see the trailer for Tron Ares over the weekend? I am curious how it's going to work. Oh, I still have everything set up for beams, or for cannons. That's alright. We'll make it work. Wait, this should be before that. And then you, and you, and then you, and then you. Wait, not you. And then you, and then you. We are making this up as we go, absolutely. Alright, let's go. Yeah, why Jared Leto? I don't know. Theron, me too. I have to rewatch Tron Legacy. Yeah, Tron Legacy. I am sad to see that it doesn't seem like Olivia Wilde and Garrett Hedlund are in this one. But the idea of building on what they did last time with Tron mixing up with the real world is really cool. Yeah, Nine Inch Nails for the music could be really cool. Trent Reznor's soundtracks have been incredible. Bruce, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But there's a scene in Tron Legacy that's just Bruce talking to Garrett Hedlund. And it's really good. It's like it just stands out in the movie as really good acting, and that made me really like Bruce Boxleitner. Bruce Boxleitner. I hope that's right. That's what Theron said. That really made me like that. Before I saw Babylon 5, and then obviously really liked him there.
Gateway opening at 11 o'clock.
Dead Parrot, as far as I know, yes. I know our can't get there, can't go fast. I know our original writer, Christine, did a lot of like references to other like Star Trek past and things like that. There's a beam emitter on the back of the canoe. That's hideous.
Gateway opening at 4 o'clock.
Alright, looks like no one's over here. It's time to go solo some heralds. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Gateway opening at 1 o'clock.
Where's my broadside cannons? There it is.
Gateway opening at 1 o'clock.
Oh, I did not know that, Dead Parrot. Raise your hand if you heard Secret Agent Man when you were a kid, and not Secret Agent Man. I was singing that song very wrong for a very long time.
Gateway opening at 10 o'clock.
I was going to say I'm genuinely surprised we haven't blown up yet, but I see someone's running around healing me, so that probably is why. Whoa, what ship is that? I know that's one of the Voss. Is that the Dreadnought? The beam emitter on the back of the canoe is for canoodling? That makes sense. These guys are going to be dead before I can even get there. Fly in circles.
Gateway opening at 8 o'clock.
Oh, it's a Vadwar Juggernaut. The shield they've got on it looks really cool. Ha! Crystal! That was really good.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Uh,
Gateway opening at 11 o'clock. Gateway opening at 12 o'clock.
I have no idea if I'm being effective here. I'm guessing I'm not. I'm being carried. But, Hey, you see that link that just popped up in chat? You should really check it out. Factor makes delicious food, and you can get 50% off and free shipping on your first order using my code, and also support the stream. Which reminds me, now that I've just got some money in, I need to get myself a Factor box so I can test it out for you all and let you know what you're signing up for. Whoop. Ramona, that's great. But no dockyard should have a no berth in it. It's too dangerous to the rest of the ships. It might explode at any minute. Why, Juwola, that is why this meal is so great for you. It's already set up to be... It's already ready for you. You don't have to worry about it. Thank you, British Gamer Knee. I appreciate it. Wow, those guys came flying through the portal. Yeah, bills are the worst. I think I'm doing well, and then I suddenly have to pay for my water? Ugh. In good news, though, I think my dad may be slowly getting radicalized by the current state of the world. When we were talking about taxes this weekend, he did not rage against my description of capitalism as much as he might in the past. He never raged, but you know what I mean. I meant rage more of in a rage against the dying of the light than a, like, screaming rage.
Take out their command vessels.
Imagine I'm doing a box step. Oh, geez, dead parrot. Yeah, that's awful. I hope that's not something you're going through in real life. Juwola, if I lured in a large crowd to one of my league shows, I wouldn't need to threaten them. I'd just take their money for coming to the show. Dexter. Your sister's a loan shark? See, my brother knows vaguely where I live, but I don't think he could find my address, so I'd feel better borrowing money from them if they had any money. What even is this? Viral Matrix? Sure. What does this do? Ooh, that actually sounds great. Let's put that on the bar as well. Imagine if the loan shark was an STO player, that would get you out of it. Cuz you would be like, "I'll buy you something on the exchange." And an STO player would be like, "You've discovered my one weakness. I will not break your legs today." Ow, ow, ow. Nope, we're fine. Yeah, this is clearly due to my skill and not the people I'm teamed with. Oh, Kitchen Witchin', that's so sad.
Energy levels in the sphere are rising. Check it out.
I don't want to check it out. I want this TFO to be over after you enter and leave once. Thank you, British Gamer. Alright, we got an ad coming up in 3 minutes and 24 seconds. If you don't want to watch stupid ads and you want to support me directly instead of supporting me indirectly through viewing of capitalism, then what you can do is you can hit that subscribe button on Twitch.
Sensor reading show that
Or that, I believe there's a join membership button on YouTube, but I'm not entirely sure. But you can definitely hit the subscribe button on Twitch. That money goes directly to support me. And you can do it for free if you have Amazon Prime. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. I don't think it's too much of a surprise to let you know that money is a little tight right now. So don't bankrupt yourself taking care of me. And don't give me money you don't have. But if you have money to give, I'll take it. Dead Parrot 96. That is a problem that many developers of STO have had over the years. I'm sure if they looked directly into what, Thomas, Jeremy, and Weston, just them together, spent on the game. I'm wondering if this Orion is trying to get on camera. Let's see. It would probably, and then compared that percentage to their salary, it probably wouldn't be good news. 15 years. Wow. The whole time, Dead Pirate. That's awesome. Or is this the 16th year? It's amazing how time flies. I mean, I can't believe I was the CM for almost a decade. It's pretty wild. Getting high on your own supplies kind of levels? Yeah. September is year 9 for you, Trexpert. You started when console launched, right? Should get queued up for another one of these. Wait. What am I doing? You all paid to see me explode. Oh my god, Ramona, that would be hilarious. Also, Modron setting up a like temporary loan thing where you could spend money to loan people like you could spend money with him and he'd give you a really useful item, but you only get to keep it for like a week of play and then it goes away again. Now that would be a dill sync. Thank you, Theron. What a gift you've given me. Thank you. All right, who's ready to get the particles? I'm gonna explode so bad, y'all. I'm not flying a pilot ship anymore. I'm gonna eat my words, I bet it. Oh, sorry, British gamer. I'm excited to play this again. I love this TFO. And I know part of that is because you all hate this TFO, and I'm a contrary person. But also, part of it is I just really love getting the particles. What's this about, Dead? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't work there no more. Oh. Alright, we do not want to circle around the Zenkethe. We want to hit them from the front. So we will attempt to do that. Ah, now that's the kind of performance I was expecting to see from an Oberth. Well, actually, I'm still doing pretty good. You know, I think it was Mud's market, Ramona, because, like, exactly like you said, Mud is a more well-known character. Here we go, getting a particle. Just gotta get them particles. Oh, alright, someone stole the particle from me. Let's find another. Oh yes, let's go for those tasty ones that are way too close to the black hole. See? Super easy. I'm flying the worst ship in Trek and I had no problems. I used to have arguments about this TFO. Not real arguments, but arguments about this TFO with Keith all the time. Because he flies big, super slow, chunky ships. And so, of course, it's really hard for him to get the particles. But then, you know, his job is just to stand at the back and shoot some Zenkethe. Let the zippy ships do the zippy thing. Yeah, I think I tried STO right in 2010. Like, right when it launched. I don't care what's going on over there. I want to collect the particles. And off we go. Back to particle collection. Okay, I am going further away. Great. Somebody's fighters leveled up. What's going on? Uh-oh. 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 Balance shields. Balance shields. Do this thing. All right. I got blown up. Wow. You know the exact date, Dexter. That's interesting. Yeah, and I think at the time it hadn't been that long since Mud had come back, too. So he was, like, kind of fresh on everybody's mind. Oh, that's fun, Avery. What press outlet did you work for back then? That's funny, Trexpert. Yeah, at least, Theron. And you were an awesome mod. Full impulse. Get us out of here, number one. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm Klingon. Get us out of here, number one. Dexter, that's all right. You don't actually need to know that. I don't know the hour and minute my daughter was born off the top of my head, so. Could probably find a Facebook post about it, but my old post account got deleted. Where is it? It's in this mess somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. Jeez. I got completely turned around, which in this close to a black hole makes a lot of sense, actually. Now it's time to get the particles! Yeah, I hope you guys don't think, like, I didn't want you back as mods on this stream or anything there, and I just sort of grabbed people that I trust who volunteered first. Trying to find particles to collect, but I'm also being sucked into this black hole. Maybe I should increase... Oh, power should be increased to weapons, first of all. Block that off. But I might give myself a little more engine power just for this TFO. There's a accolade for falling in and warping out with the prompt. That's cool. Did somebody collect those out from under me? No. They're right there. Or somebody did? I guess we have to go deeper. Additional power to engines. I have no intention of letting the suck take me at any point, Dexter. Oh, crap. We have to get closer. Oh, warp out. Oh, too late. Well, I did it, y'all. Fragrance is pretty cool. Nobody sucks kale without consent and gets away with it, I think you mean. There's another for warping out when the prompt appears. Well, I'm not going to try and get that again, but... What? The particles are right next to you, bud. Why aren't you collecting them? Somebody else get them? Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, just let me collect them. I do miss having a cloak. You are not an idiot, Fragrance. Oh, no! You know, I just realized instead of blowing up, your ship should probably just warp out so that it makes sense when you respawn. Ah, we're back on that, British Gamer. Excellent. I don't know Particle Man, or unless you mean Rocket Man. I'm a Particle Man. There we go. Let's get out of here. Klingon now, Kitchen Witchin'. I've been a Klingon all the time. All right, we're going to get this. Yes, we do, Ramona. Then I might actually fly the thing. I'm just kidding. I won't. It's hideous. Collect the particles. Collect the particles. Collect the particles. Oh, okay. That one seems... Oh. Oh, all right. Well, let's get out of here and just get ready to shoot this thing then. Unexpected bagel, that's just a description of how my brain works. Additional power to spacebar! Hey, Looney Welsh. Welcome, welcome. A Vanguard Oberth with 2 Oberth wingmen? That sounds fun. Oh, there I go. If you missed the interview we did with Carrie Jo Copeland, it is on our YouTube channel, and you can go watch it there. It was a pretty great interview. And you can find all about that Halcyon Days Kickstarter, which is on the, the link just came up. I don't need to repair Nels. I'm in a Defiant. I'm in a Oberth. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Defiant. I'm so sorry I insulted you that way. Alright, let's go get some more particles. Get me full impulse. Get me full impulse. There we go. I knew it was easy. Legendary Oberth? No. Wait, do I not need to deliver any more particles? Am I just holding on to this particle for the rest of the trip? No, it says that's the part of the mission we're in. It is holding up better than I expected, honestly. But that's because we have good ship designers designing a build for a seriously ugly ship. Oh, Lord. Ow, ow, ow. There it goes. Dead parrot, that's hilarious. You would have to be like people doing a spacewalk, Worf style. And it's just like little small rockets that come off of your ship. Yep, Looney Welch, we hit our subscription goal last month. Although based on the way the Twitch subscriptions work, we actually only had that many subscribers for about a day, which is wild. So we got up to 100 subscribers, and now we're back down to 77. So I'd appreciate anyone who could subscribe. But yes, because we met that goal, I am flying an Oberth today. God help us, everyone. It's pretty amazing how the Jupiter has not lost any hull this entire time. Yeah, we technically met that goal. Sheb, I want to finish that quote, but I don't want to defend the Oberth. So I will say, you're right. She is a little ship. Oh, there she goes. At least I'm flying in cyberpunk style. Yeah, apparently, Dexter ground for 40 hours to get me this style for my ship, so I appreciate that very much. Thank you. For real, though, the Grissom. I know you finished it, but I'm amused by just, for real, though, the Grissom. And in sideways, collect the Hawking particles. Let's get out of here. Ah! You guys cursed me. We were all like, oh, she's flying pretty well. And then she just started turning into paper. Oh, that was you who said, at least I'm flying in cyberpunk style, Dexter. I can read. I learned. Hey, that link that just popped up is for our merch store. There are 2 awesome designs by Duncan Idaho in there that you should pick up. And there's also a shirt with the logo for the stream and a mouse pad for the logo for the stream. And if you have any more merch ideas you want to throw, you can do that in our Discord. Cthulhu, remind me what SA stands for. It's not the thing that I'm thinking it stands for. I know that. I would say Orion, Looney. Oh, I got the joke. Right. It's because of those people on the cartoon who then came back in Lower Decks. I was like, this mispronunciation is such a specific joke that it has to be a reference. Then I Googled it, and it was. So particles right here, if I can just slip in without exploding. Helps if I put power to spacebar. Ah! Sensor analysis. Got it. What does sensor analysis do for you? Yeah, some designs are very good looking. And then there's this. This piece of crap. It's a buff debuff. Got it. No! Get the particles! Ah, man. God damn it, Juwala. That sounds about right, Ramona. Hey guys, we went through spaghettification. Did I miss anything? Okay, we are going to take a wider turn to these Hawking particles. Still want to come on them sideways so I can kind of... Don't say it, Dexter. Don't say it. Full impulse. Now. Full impulse. Full... Ah! Tinned spaghetti, Looney Welsh? I spawned exploded. They might, Sheb. I don't know. Who knows? I missed the meatballification, the tomatoification, and the parmesanification. Parmesanification sounds real good. I'm not going to lie. That's right. There is a legendary Intrepid already. Sure. Just collect the particles. Nothing else matters. Just collect the particles. Oh, man. Okay. Trying to collect the particles is not working. I need to, Theron, get the cheese at sickbay. Well, the good news, Sheb, is that the 10th anniversary bundle comes back all the time. We were doing so well, and then the Jupiter exploded. I'm gonna take out these Raj bags really quick. Raj badges really quick. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Right. Press spacebar, Mike. That's what spacebar is for. Oh, that's funny, Dead Parrot. Again, I don't work for the game, so I can't help with that. Okay, one rush bench down. Legendary ship. Alright, now we gotta clear out some of these guys over here. Just trying to get the particles isn't enough. Did everybody else leave? No, there's still a couple people still in here. But absolutely no one is trying to get the particles but me. That's not good. I mean, I'm sure other people are trying. They're just mostly dead right now. Oh, wow. My shield power is down to crap. That's part of the problem. Legendary 2, the re-legendary. Legendarius plus. And then the legendary _final _final _2 _ this time for real. Yeah, it looks like at least one person left. Oh my god, somebody got a particle. You can do it! Get out of there! Ah! Collect the particles! Okay! Go! 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 And don't die! No! No! Ah! I like that, Ramona. That's the problem, Juola. Just need to get the particles. You just need to get the particles. Please, just get the particles. Maybe my Oberth needs the console from the Gladius Escort T2 Escort refit. I don't know what that is. What is the console from that? Tell me. Drifting towards the wormhole. All right, we did it! Impulse bursts? That sounds fun. That ship got aft for days. The ship got a canoe strapped to a frisbee. Let's get over there and blow up this, these anchors if we can, before we get blown up ourselves. Nope. Oh, come on! Stupid gravity! Ramona, that's awesome. That is a good use of your time. Oh, thank God, the Dreadnought's here. Something no one has ever said. You know what? You know what? We're going to try something. Oh, I wasn't close enough to try that. Got him. Come on, boys. Let's get closer. Should have tried that earlier. Now I'm going to die for it. Yay! Full impulse. Alright, let's go deal with the Dreadnought. Oh, I can use escape maneuvers, of course. Which I don't have on this evasive maneuver. Ah! Wonder if the Gladius will get an updated skin. I don't know. Yeah, they're sort of working tier by tier, Trexport, but they're also kind of working on what Thomas wants to work on. I don't know if he has a particular love for the Gladius, or a particular disgust with its current state. Both of those can motivate him. I think I'm shooting some of these ships from behind, but I'm also not getting shot back as much, so... Oh, that's right. I have this cloak and heal I could have used earlier. Woo! We did it! That's fine, Dead Parrot. Just, you know, don't send the screenshots to me, because I can literally do nothing about it. Make sure you post them in the forums or something. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Dexter, have you sent me a team request or anything? Who are you? Oh, friends is what I should be looking at. There you go. Anybody else want to, no, you wouldn't get a lot. I would like you to stop, Dead Parrot. It's just somebody will go through, you know, the community manager or QA will go through and, make sure that the, you know, the ones that are high priority get addressed. Het Nephian. Okay, let's find you. Alliance does not match team. What? But you're clearly a Klingon. Maybe that just means Dexter has to invite them? Yeah, but he's not a Fed. He's a Klingon. He's on Kronos right now. Yeah, I think I'm just not team leader. Dexter, invite Nihilus. Dexter, I think maybe also invite Nels. Hey, that's fine. Excitement is excitement, Dead Parrot. You invited me to the team. That doesn't. Oh, yeah, I am the team leader. Why can't I invite him? Team invite. Team invite. Apparently, we're not. Oh, no. That is bizarre. Okay, well, let's get Nels in here. Maybe. Alliance does not match team. Also on a Klingon. Dexter, you aren't somehow a, like, Fed-aligned Romulan? No, because you couldn't be here then. That's fine, Dexter. I only have one screen, too. Has anyone encountered this before and have any idea what might be happening? Waiting to see. Yeah, I may need to disband the team and try again. All right, let's try that. I'm going to add the rest of them first. Okay, well, Nell's just logged off, so. Now, hold on. Let me try it. Dexter, I'm going to add you last. Nope. Okay, yeah, you invite me, Dexter, and you try adding them. Oh, that's interesting, Dexter. All right, waiting to see. Okay. Got one in. Now we just need to add Nels. Wait, hold on. We need to add Nels. While I'm here, I would like one of my stations to have healing. I don't need both of these. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. But I don't have any healing abilities. Would I like some hull batteries? Maybe. Thank you. Grabbing a science team is probably not a terrible idea, since I don't seem to have any healing abilities. Don't know if any of these are good. I think I remember. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's throw beta on here. I have hazard emitters. Yeah, it's the only healing one I got. Ooh! Hello, Raiders! Welcome, Priority One! Welcome to the stream! Happy O-Birth Day! We got to our sub goal last month, so we are playing in an O-Birth today. All day. Kill me. Hey, Priority One. Hey, Rachel. It kicked you randomly from the team. Oh, because I declined. Dexter, you have to add me, and then you have to add Nels and Nephian. Words, brain. Words, brain, no good. Brain, words, no. Brain, what? Sure. We can get Rachel in here too. Voice chat has less delay than stream. So much work. I just want to play. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, thank you, British Gamer. I appreciate it. We'll equip those, sure. Oh, I think we've got them. Got Scorpion fighters on this ship, but I don't have them equipped. Yeah, I know, Dexter, but all you need to do is just invite Nels and Nephian. That's all you need to do. You don't need me to tell you to do anything else. Once you can do that, you're good. Da-da-da, ya-da-da. I hate dead air. I feel like I'm not being entertaining enough. Then who's Viren? I thought you were Viren. You're already in a TFO. Okay, I'm going to jump into a different TFO then. Oh, it separated us because I declined. Okay. What are my thoughts on the T6 Oberth now? I mean, you know, I'm not a huge analyst of stuff. I'm surprised that it hasn't blown up as much as I thought it would. I think that's because some of you have been helping me. But it flies interestingly. I wish it wasn't so ugly. Did you guys see the update from Murderbot today? I don't know if anybody's read the Murderbot books, but they are incredible. They are some of the best books ever written, I think. And the TV show is coming out in May on Apple Plus, and it had a huge update in Variety recently, where it sounds like they're actually getting it right, which I'm very excited about. There we go. Let's see what we end up in and how we do.
There are two active Borg
Ah, of course. Oh wait, this is Vortex, not... Excuse me, not infected. Yeah, I don't have my Scorpion fighters here. Those would probably be good to have. I hate that they're temporary, but... Oh, it's probably launched Scorpion fighters, maybe? Yeah. There we go. I don't understand what any of those words mean, Looney Welsh. Is that a TV show? Sounds exciting, though. I feel like I should be sending out buffs the way everyone else is. Oh, it's British Gamer. I'm going to live.
More drones are headed for the time vortex. Stop them.
Sounds like a plan.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Oh yeah, super happy. Sounds fun, Trexpert. I saw the whole Nintendo Direct on the Switch too. Rachel, it looks great. I was guarding the wrong thing. Like everyone else, I'm disappointed by the price points. Unlike everyone else, I'm not particularly surprised. The video games have been too cheap for too long for the amount that we as gamers expect from them. Oh.
You will become one with the Borg.
I don't think we will. I have that feeling. Yeah, that too, Looney. Oh, Looney, I did not know that. That's crazy. UK film before and after a nuclear attack. That sounds heavy as hell, but also possibly very good. I do love weird new near future sci-fi. Well, and also, I don't know if you all remember. Hey, Augie, welcome. I don't know if you all remember, but back in the 90s, SNES games were regularly 100 and 120 bucks. I think that's how much my parents spent on Final Fantasy VI for me, which is a small price to pay for something that changes your life forever, but it's not like these prices are unprecedented. I think what we're going to find, and I'm not a huge economics expert, but I think what we're going to find is that a lot more smaller indie games are going to do well because that's what people are going to be able to afford. They'll buy their one or two or three big Call of Duties or Assassin's Creeds per year, but then they'll also play a lot of other stuff. That is just because it's cheaper. Lesser Panda, it was. Hold on, I will find you proof. Just a moment. Did that pop up already? Okay. No. So here's an ad from the 90s. 120 was a little high, but still 70 to $90 for a lot of these games. $90 for Killer Instinct 2, $90 for Earthbound. Launch price. All right, I can't find a good answer on that. Let's see. Final Fantasy. Actually, I should say 3. In the 90s. Okay. Somewhere around 50 to 80. Never over 100. Got it. Oh, that's awful, Looney Welsh. Gotta go heal. Thanks for the reminder. That's why I usually play TFOs in here. Yeah, every time. All right. Thank you, British Gamer. I appreciate that. My inventory is full. Of course it is. Yep, that's 100% correct, doggy. Anybody go to the protests on Saturday? I missed it, unfortunately, because I was taking care of my daughter. But it sounded like it was a really good turnout. So one thing I realized recently, I've been doing, I feel like I've been doing shorter and shorter streams. Wait, what are you talking about, British Gamer? What penguins? Oh, yeah, that's totally fine, Looney. If you're not in America, you don't need to attend an American protest. Anyway, I feel like I've been doing shorter streams, and I realized one thing I had stopped doing, just kind of forgot, was doing my League of Swords breaks. So, we're going to do one of those again. For those of you who haven't seen this before, League of Swords is my sword fighting television show. It is the storytelling of pro wrestling, but with a sci-fi fantasy twist, and with sword fights instead of wrestling. There's tariffs against an island with penguins. Oh my god. Oh right, because they just used ChatGPT to calculate all the tariffs. Wild, absolutely wild. Anyway, so I'm gonna be gone for about 10 minutes. You guys get a fun video to watch while we're doing it, and then I will come right back. We're going to just start from the beginnings. I don't remember where we left off when last we did this. And then I'll come back in about 10 minutes, and we'll keep playing some STO. Looney Welsh, sure, if you want. Find a video of us online. Find a video of one of the fights from our YouTube channel. And send a... what am I saying? Record yourself commenting over it and send it to me, and we'll see if I like it. Apparently, it's because they're owned by Australia, and it doesn't want the Australians to bypass their tariffs. Sure. All right. I will be right back. Y'all enjoy. Actually, what I'm going to do... No, I'm going to do this. All right, I'll be right back. See you all in just a few minutes. That feel when you hit the stop streaming button instead of the transition to this button. All right, now we're going to watch League of Swords. Be right back. Previously on the League of Swords.
Their infinite wisdom.
Millions of years ago, the monks
fit
of
to
the
place me against
Saint Universe.
the saint.
They did it by creating
Oh,
the
so he
greatest
just did.
tournament
Sure,
of strength
fast.
and
He's
steel the world has ever.
fast. He's incredibly fast. But I am the final boss. I am undefeated, and no one can.
Hello and welcome, Blade Masters, to the League of Swords! My name is Nunguaya, and I am with...
Oh, you're with Ron, the real deal Steel, world champion of the universe!
That's right. We have an extremely exciting first match for you that features Mongoose and the Bone Collector.
Oh man, I don't know what kind of bones they're collecting, but I hope they don't come after mine.
Now, let's get down to the tournament floor.
On the last level, and your last quarter, the final boss, Vengeance! From the forgotten depths of the forest, the wild beyond human dreams, from the chill of the grave, the shadow that stalks your soul, the Bone Collector! From the darkness of his own past, carrying the weight of two words, Mad Jack From the lonely road, the seeker of his own justice, the Saint of Sword! From the hopes and dreams of all, the protagonist of pro wrestling, Kid
Beings, warriors, and gods of Los Angeles, my name is Thyra Relith, and I am the leader of the Monks of Way, the hosts and arbiters of the Grand Tournament. I apologize deeply that I cannot be there with you tonight, but I'm afraid that pressing business calls me away. You each received an invitation tonight because Los Angeles, in your year of 2023, has been chosen as the battleground for the Grand Tournament. Fighters from across all realities and times will soon be descending upon your city to battle for the crown of Blades. The winner of this tournament, should they hold the crown successfully for a year and a day, will gain their heart's deepest desire. Fighters, to you I say, remember what is at stake. Forge your ideal world or die well. Enjoy the violence to come, and if you should have any questions or concerns, my door is always open to you.
Hi, Angel Boy. So you're the Saint of Swords, right? Well, a bit of a big mug around, what you say? Now, I don't know about the rest of these fools, but I think you and I got the best chance of taking all that, right? So, in the end of it, we'll have to kill one of each other, but, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. So what do you think? For now, partners. Thank you. No one says no to Mad Jack McCaslin! We'll settle this tonight, you and I.
Millions of years ago, the monks of the Way saved the universe. They did it by creating the greatest tournament of strength and steel the world has ever known. Welcome to the League of Swords.
Gotta dig deep, gotta feel the desire. Take a look inside and find what fuels the fire. To a front to live, or do I live to fight? I wrestle with the beast inside me every night. A battle for the crown evermore. It's the League of Swords. Show us what you stand for. It's the League of Swords. Now it's time to go to war. It's the League of Swords. Let them fight for your life.
Choose your fighter. The Bone Collector. Boss. Back on the edge of the lane.
Alright, the fighters have been selected.
From the forgotten depths of the forest, the wild beyond humans' dreams, Mongols!
From the forest and full of pure determination.
From the chill of the grave, the shadow that stalks your soul, the Bone Collector!
The Bone Collector, he's from the grave, I've heard.
Oh man, that's gotta be cheap rent.
Who's ready to collect some bones?
Is that how he pays rent? With bones?
You guys, Mongoose, are you ready for me to collect your bones?
The fighters are squaring up. They are getting into positions, ready to clash. Oh, there goes Mongoose with an advance, trying to catch their opponent off guard.
Yeah, but the Bone Collector seems to have a hand up on this one so far.
Come on, Mongoose, you got this. Your skull's gonna look so good after eating my bathroom.
But that Mongoose, they're way too determined to give up.
I don't know, she should probably just give up right now. Like, who's gonna stop a dude who's like trying to collect stuff for his toilet?
Ooh! Block, parry. What a flurry. Oh, we have a strike! We have a connection!
Don't make it easy.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
See about that.
Alright, we have a disarm. If they lose both weapons, then a countout starts, and one of them could get disqualified.
No, I know you need supports. Hands like need help.
I don't know. This doesn't seem like the kind of thing that either of them would really let happen.
Ooh,
Oh,
the
jeez.
hamstring! We have a struggle and a loss of a weapon. A countout has started. If Bone Collector cannot get his weapon, they will be disqualified.
Hey, who needs your weapon if you're choking him out? You can stab
As
him
long
while
as they
they're
can do it within 10
unconscious.
seconds.
I've been choked out. It's real quick. It's fast.
Oh, and we have a win. We have a slay.
Oh my god, how is that
Mongoose.
supposed to happen? He had so many bones. Why didn't he use those to stop the stab? He collected bones!
He collects bones, but apparently not enough for this fight.
Ugh. Wait, so, like, what do they do with the dead body?
Well, they use a little magic and they bring him back to fight another day.
Wait, what? Oh god. Is that...
Welcome back, buddy.
Is that how everyone does things here?
Yes, it's a magical event. Bring the wife, bring the kids.
God, I'm gonna have to talk to my agent.
Girl talk.
What did they get me into?
That I'm Kid Bandit!
There is one more chance to see the League of Swords in 2023. Live at Los Angeles.
And we're back, everybody. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Sorry about that. Both of those brief cutoffs. One of them was my fault. One of them was the internet's fault. Some of you may still be watching an ad. I'm not sure. But I'm getting different timers on different things, both from Twitch. Twitch chat says you're back. Twitch control panel says there's a minute 30 left. Either way, let's get into something. We've done enough random TFOs now. I think it is a good idea to do the next mission in the Klingon story, but I actually don't know which one that is. So let's find out. Where are we? Okay, we did the Fakiri return. We're in Romulan mystery. Okay, cutting the cord is next. Let's head that over there. Oh no, sorry, Dexter. But yes, despite it being the worst plan, we're gonna do the worst ship. I mean, we're gonna do an over. Thank you very much for the bits, Eximer. I appreciate it.
Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
It sounds just a little bit like George Takei. It's not, but... Alright, so we need to drag the ships away, and then fight the turrets. But the turrets are closer, so we're going to fight the turrets first. With my rainbow beams. Okay, here comes a heavy warbird. Let's ruin his day. Give me some shield power. Oh, right. I wanted to drag this over here. But let's use it now. It's still on cooldown. When you're fighting with a ship that's not as good as my normal ship, I have to spend a lot more time focusing on shield facings. And making sure everything's balanced more. Yes, exactly, Ramona. I sent Jason a ton of stuff that was to sort of inspire him, and he understood the assignment exactly. It did sound a lot like Ron Wasserman, right? I got to interview Ron once at Power Morphicon, the Power Ranger convention. He's an awesome dude. That was a really fun interview. Don't forget my hull batteries. You're right. I should use one of those. Also going to launch some Scorpion fighters. What's this? Sure. I also have got to remember I have my cloak to heal power. To die in an ugly ship. I mean, the key thing in Star Trek Online, as in any video game, is to not try and engage everything at once. I have learned that many times over the years. Zessersten, thank you. Thank you for checking in on me. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I'm being tortured against my will here. But we did meet our sub-goal last month, so I do have to fly this ugly-ass ship. Listen, learning takes place in many forms. Fragrance. Dying over and over is a form of learning. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta pick them off one by one. I remember in the City of Heroes days, which we'll be back to on Thursday, the amount of times that I would just, like, I would pull one guy from a mob and then run away and then kill him and then go back and pull a second guy from the mob. It's fine, Nels. I got your meeting. We did it! Let's get out of this ugly ship. Why so many fire at wills? Oh, why so many fire at wills indeed? I thought I only had one on. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so then let's switch you out for something else. I'm gonna try augment boarding party. Why not? All right, on board we go. Sorry, my phone was making some noise. But we're okay. Let's go! Welcome back, Disco. Hope you enjoyed your break.
The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of force fields. You'll have to disable them or find ways around them.
All right.
Will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Sir, I'm having trouble getting through all of the interference. Away team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep them in contact, sir, and we'll organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. Alright, so I'm all alone. You're alright, Dexter. Conversations drift and move on. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They must have detected us in orbit and put the base on emergency lockdown. Yes, they detected us in orbit for 100% sure, because I blew up all their shit up there. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use these to get over some of the walls and barricades. Some of your tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment. You may be able to get support from them. Romulan ships will be here soon, though. So we'll have to raise the corn on the cob's shields and won't be able to use transporters. Fight with honor, Dahar Master. These don't do anything, do they? No, they're just cool. Excellent. Don't forget about the orbital strikes. I have orbital strikes? I didn't know I had that equipped. I do have my new hurricane wave device. Oh, the sound of the fight up top and the scorpion fighters flying in the sky is pretty cool. Yeah, Ramona, it's hard to update an old mission that way, unfortunately. Oh, stairs. Durr. Okay, there's a holographic ship. If I see one, I will call in an orbital strike. That sounds like a good use of my time. Hello. Welcome to the party, pal. That's funny. What did you get auto-modded on, Disco? Oh, blow them away. Yes, that makes sense. Behind that tower. Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out for it. All right, ground level. To the right, ground level. Our scans indicate that building houses a data facility. That was to the left, but... Got him. Spin to win. It's kind of hilarious when you're standing next to someone and just missing and they're just ignoring you. I feel like a little kid being like, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, no, up to the right, facing the buildings in the background. I'll look. Giving directions on a stream with a delay is unlikely. Oh, did I not turn the game back on? No, I did. Let me turn it up a little bit. Whoa. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, hey guys. Or not hey guys. Maybe you meant over here. Darn it. I closed chat again. And that's a wall. Truxpert, you gotta say stuff besides behind you and no, bud. All right. That way. This way. Up. Down. I know you all think you're being helpful, but maybe let's not. Let's just keep going on the mission, okay? No, you're good. Ow. Oh, that's fun. Ah, come on. Isn't there a button to press to show me the way? Yes, but they're trying to show me a specific secret thing. Starts you back at the beginning. All right. I need to get a melee build going. That sounds cool, Rachel. Have to press Alt F4. Yeah, okay. Thanks, SFC. When I was a young boy. Someone did that on me. Fritz's Adventure Park. Sounds cool. There we go. That's the way I was going. What does that actually do, Zeza Shaitan? I've never seen that command before. Oh, hey, one of the spatial charges that I totally missed doing. Okay, when I get up to the towers, instead of crossing the bridge, go right to a small balcony. There is no small balcony here. Other towers. Okay, so do cross the bridge. Oh, virtual guide path. That's extremely useful. Okay. Ah, there it is. Those were very helpful directions, Trexpert. Seriously, if that sounds sarcastic. Those were great. Thank you. I will go back and set the bomb, Eric. Don't worry. Virtual guide path, the thing that makes this mission playable. I mean, I think the original point of this mission was that you would run around and find everything yourself, but boy, is that not a fun gameplay thing. I really loved Ghost of Tsushima, which I just finished, but one of the big issues it had, why is that on fire, was that the game would, a lot of the missions in the game were things about bug hole. It's an optional objective. That's all I meant. What is even the point of saying that's not a secret? I just used a word you didn't like? I don't understand. There's a part of internet discourse that I don't like. Where people just want to correct people to correct people. And like I like actually, the game show. It's fun when it's there, but that's, people opting into it. It's a little different. Hey, another bomb. What? Oh, these are humans. Sorry, guys. I'm a jerk. Fragrance, I'll kill you. Are these Romulans? There we go. No, I get that, Disco, but it's like what's the... And I'm not trying to, call you out, Buckhole, and I'm sorry if it feels that way. Just, what's the difference between, what's the point of being that's not a secret? And maybe it's one of those things where my particular neurospiciness just doesn't understand behavior. Those happen a lot. Get some more help here. And some more health here, please. The way these fights are going, I feel like I took off my armor or something. Alright, sounds good, Trexpert. Your neurospiciness wears assless chaps. Well, whatever floats your boat, man. Yeah, can't use that up here. Man, these Romulans hit like a truck. When your tune gets higher crits, the Hurricane can crit very high. That's cool. Alright. Not going to worry about that. It's true, Trexpert. I want to get on actually so bad, but I would need someone to be very competitive with. Okay, so they've got weapons that just drain your shields immediately, huh? I would lose, Trexpert. I'd rather sub in Dexter for me. I don't know nearly as much about Trek as you all do. Okay, so no, that was the wrong way. I really wanted to do a Trek trivia contest on the stream a few times, but I always wanted to include Al, and he never wanted to do it. I think he always thought he would have to run into somebody who was way better at it than him. Were those your macros, Fragrance? Don't forget about the virtual guide path. There it is. It wasn't popping up for a second. The virtual guide path. She is broken. I hate those guys down there. Okay, here's the bridge I was missing. Sounds good, Rachel. I'm too far away from where the path actually is. That's hilarious. Nice, Tech Travis. Alright. So, somewhere over here are the fools that killed me and another bomb placement. This time, we're gonna go dinosaur robots on them. Yeah, it's pretty wild, Nels. I'm not sure how I'm doing this so badly. Alright, let's see what's this way. Hey, found another one. Oh, scan for Hakeem. Yes, please. Oh. Oh, because I've set all the charges. Okay, I should probably try and do the orbital strike first, I guess. Oh my gosh! Oh, I guess I don't need to be playing this on advanced. That's probably part of the problem. Give me your health, and I will give you a dinosaur. That's great, Rachel. Sounds fun. Real-life training for video games is always a great thing. Alright. We've gone in a circle, but we haven't gone up this. No! No, Looney Welsh, I will not. I will not try Elite. You cannot make me. Okay. This is where I came from. I will not try it in a boat. I will not try it with a goat. I will not try it in a house. I will not try it with a mouse. Oh, there's my shield trying to follow me. That's hilarious. Good boy, shield. We're back to the fire area. Okay. Oh, right. You said it was once I get past the first force shield, so maybe I need to scan for Hakeev to get that going. Disco, no! Hakeev's in the promenade outside of a building southwest of your location, but you're separated from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back on the rooftops, it'll give you a better vantage point. You got it. And yes, virtual guide path, please. Or not. I mean, would it be entertaining for y'all to watch me die over and over and over? No, that's a silly question. Of course it would. There's something marked on the map over here. Ah, yes. What I'm supposed to be doing. The force field is compromised. Sir, Hakiv's in a reinforced section of the base. You'll need an access chip or else the doors won't open. Oh my god. We're reading a forward observer team on the highest building in your area. If you can get the officer's access chip, that should get you to the heart of the base. I can shoot that scorpion? Ooh. But not with the guns I have. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, wow. That worked great. Genuinely, that was awesome. Good call. Thanks, Trexpert. That's true, Disco. Okay. We are here. Let's get some duranium ore. Oh, that's neat, Trexpert. And then I think I found... Yep. I know it was the animations playing in the wrong order, but that looks like they tried to beam out just before they were incinerated by the beam. That's hilarious. Okay, no, there's not a down that way. Oh, hey, guys. We're on the same level. Do you know what that means? It means I have lots of phaser fire for you. Actually, I don't think this is phasers. I don't know what the Zenkethi are using. Ah! Thank you, Trexpert. You can shoot off-map Romulans? That's funny. I need to get a sniper rifle for that. I was really hoping I could blow them off the building. Still, that worked pretty well. All things considered. I love this minigun. I think she's supposed to be unconscious or dead right now, but...
You should be able to use the officer's ID chip to bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the central plaza. Hakiv is directing defense operations from there.
Yeah, give me that virtual guide path. Give me that sweet, sweet virtual guide path. Oh, that's interesting, Disco. I didn't know that. I didn't know there were scopes. Is that when you hit B? Okay, here we go. Okay. This way. Nell's not purposefully, but console's player base isn't big enough to make it as huge of a priority as PC's stuff, and the console port was... Oh, wrong way. Very wrong way. The console port wasn't rushed, but there was a lot of stuff that didn't get transferred over because they wanted to make a certain date. Yes, exactly, Trexpert. That makes perfect sense. There's more than that. Obviously, we have a good size player base on, or they have a good size player base on console. But yeah, it's not as big as it could be. I thought I already acquired the access chip from her. I don't want to have to catch fire to do this. Okay. I think now it counted. Higher. Higher. Did this mission launch with the virtual guide path, or was that something that was added later? Silly walls not letting me jump from one platform to another. Don't they know I'm a parkour Klingon? Parkour! 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 Oh, jeez. Man, they hit hard. But my minigun hit harder this time. Stop healing yourself! Stop healing yourself! It's like stop hitting yourself, but funnier. Much work remains to be done. We have a problem up here, Dahar Master. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. Crap. It's nothing serious yet, but it looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not just the fact that we're flying in Oberth? It might just be breaking. That's, sort of the case, Trexpert, but not, that's, 10 years ago. That's not really true anymore. We'll purge the computer memory and restore from the archives, but that will take some time, and we'll continue to have systems problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakeem can simply send another virus our way. You'll need to destroy the Iconian transmitter before the cord on the cob will be secure, sir. Oh, heal up before I go after Hakeem, meaning my injuries. Good call. Thank you. Alright, let's go, Hakeem. Healing is for the weak. Die for our blah.
Bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity.
Thank you, British.
Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No, we can still finish. You're the cause of all of this.
That I am.
You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. Alone.
No, you're done.
Yourself cannot even recognize.
Don't forget the side rooms just before the archway. I have a feeling I missed that.
And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Okay, sounds cool. These side rooms? Those don't open, so no, probably not. I can go back after fighting Hakeem? Okay. Ow! Hey! Well, how about you deal with some dinosaurs, some robots, and me sucking your literal life force? Oh yeah, I'll call for support. That sounds great. I will also call for more support. I didn't mean to switch to swords, but if that's what God wants... Give me your energy! Oh, he's running away, like, storyline-wise. Okay.
Fool, I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Look at the dinosaur being a good guy. Good boy running up.
You think you've stopped me?
Oh, Iconian archway. Okay.
They know everything. They'll be here soon. make a difference. It's not over. It's over for you.
Oh no! The VFX didn't play. Ramona, I'm guessing there's accolades for going in them, but I'm not sure. Alright. So let's see. Where's our Iconian gateway? I don't know. I will wait to speak to Obasek. Alright, we're going to speak with Obasek.
Independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths...
The rooms behind me that look architecturally out of place. Okay, so the two white rooms. I'm assuming. I cannot go into either of them, Trexpert.
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody.
We've located the Iconian computer systems. They're in a research room near the courtyard, just back the way you came. I guess that's these. Alright, so that's where the spatial charges go. Uh-oh. Who was that? Yeah, so this one I think is just for the science objective that I can't do. I haven't seen a tactical objective yet. Return to Plaza for beam out. No worries, Trexpert. Oh no! Attack was to take out Scorpion fighters? Okay. The Arch. It's a huge Iconian gate! Sir, we have your coordinates, but we can't beam you up until the gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital bombardment. We'll target the warhead yield, but you should get to an area away from the blast. Alright, so... Going this way. Going this way. Wait, there's a... Oh, no, that's my science objective. Okay. Let's go over here somewhere. Ooh, and here's another orbital bombardment. Picard would be so mad that we just blew up an ancient artifact like that.
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You better return to your vessel quickly.
Don't worry, I'm coming to rescue you in the worst ship.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe.
Sounds good.
My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
That was all the help you could provide? Gonna be a long night, boys and girls. And people who aren't either. Or people who are both. That's true, Nels. Sir, we've never seen a Federation ship like it, because normally it explodes immediately upon our arrival.
This is your last chance to surrender. The full force of this dreadnought will be turned against any who persist in this foolish rebellion.
Okay, then why did you cloak and run? What do I think Cardassian Canar booze tastes like? I think it tastes gross, but that's because I think all alcohol tastes gross. Just never got the taste for fermented veggies.
And you will face the full might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Sounds good. Well, come on, get to full mighting. That didn't do anything.
Sensors are reading a gate opening.
Cardassians seem like they have terrible taste? Yes, because they are fascists. Oh man, the first herald.
They're heading back through the gate.
What about Cardassian chili dogs and root beer? I've heard about the legendary toilet visits that Cardassians have to take. Did Sela just escape? Or was she kidnapped against her will? Regardless, this gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it in Tal Shiar control, even with Hakiv and the Empress gone. I wonder how many people have not read that text because they were in the process of getting shot to pieces. That sounds amazing, Disco. I would love some brats. Out of curiosity, would people want these resource scanning things added back to missions? I know they haven't been in them in a while, or do we not care? Cheddar Wurst? Would Klingon hot dogs come with worms, or do you have to pay extra for that? Listen, I have never had Gawk, obviously, because it doesn't exist. Sorry, Gawk. But I have had a human version of Gawk at STLV one year, and it was delicious. If that was another Iconian gateway, that explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn the homeworld. This Romulan threat may be over for now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming on the horizon. I'm very excited to try that SFC. Oh, I did just get some money. Maybe I will use that to buy FanFest tickets. That would be fun.
The Klingon Defense Force will continue the search for Sela's vessel. But as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Sela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos.
Sounds good, Ramona.
The Romulans are at their most dangerous when they are wounded. They suffered a grievous wound today. We are not done with them.
Yeah, if I go, I will definitely take a lot of pictures.
Could change everything.
It does, maybe it feels sacrilegious, but I'm very excited about it. Which one of these is better, or are either of them any good? I think I ran Tractor Beam Mimes lines for a long time when I first started playing, because they just seemed cool, even though I think they're probably useless. My butt will go where Picard's butt once went. The trajectory means mines are lulls fun. Okay, sounds good.
I have been in contact with the Remans. The High Council wishes to seek an alliance with them.
Yeah, Dead Parrot, the bridge from season 3 of Star Trek Picard, the lovingly recreated TNG bridge, they saved that set and then they've rebuilt it at Universal for FanFest nights, the big thing that's coming up. It's sort of like their Halloween Horror Nights, but for FanFest stuff, so there's going to be a D&D maze and stuff. SFC. That's funny. I actually did get yelled at once. I think possibly by my friend Bonnie, for touching things I wasn't supposed to touch on the bridge of the Enterprise. When I did the Star Trek experience in Las Vegas, I was joking around with my wife as we were standing behind the console that Riker sits on, and I started going, life forms, and immediately one of the bridge officers was like, "Sir, please do not touch the panels." Which they didn't do anything, but it was part of the role play. I love that. All right. To the Hakone system, which seems like it's just over there. For those of you who have a Amazon Echo, you should ask it to fire photon torpedoes, or to beam you up, or fire phasers. It's pretty great. Yeah, one of the T-shirts that I wear on the stream regularly, my Defiant T-shirt, is from the Star Trek experience. They started reprinting it recently, but.
I fight for my people.
Hey, Obsec.
We will be free.
Why have you returned to the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home where all are welcome. We will be free.
Endeavor, the Oberth is fine to fly. It's still hideous, though.
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace.
Nice, Drexbert. One of my favorite things to do on the Millennium Falcon ride at Disney is to play an engineer, because it's just clicking very satisfying buttons. You bet it would look better with another pod on top. Is that your entire design philosophy, Endeavor? More mission pods? Yeah, SFC, from what I hear, they never really tore it down. They took all the props out, and I guess, destroyed the sets, but they've never built anything new there.
We will be free.
Okay. Just because I don't think it's very entertaining on stream for y'all to watch me talk to Obsec for a while. Why not a spoiler instead of a mission pod? Why not 2 spoilers? Captain, Obsec transported something for you to the Corn on the Cob. Can't put fighter pets in a spoiler? That's just because you're not trying hard enough, Endeavor. Need a big spoiler. It also lost the Hilton license a few years ago. It's just the LVH now. I didn't realize that was a license or a thing you could lose. That's hilarious. He says that he wanted to give you something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. I've taken the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. Floor trophy.
We have been contacted by Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine. She has requested...
Exactly, Endeavor. Just got to make a bigger spoiler or smaller fighters. Ooh. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Kind of sneak inside with a fancy suit and a Starfleet uniform underneath. Yeah. I wonder if... Let's see. Star Trek experience. Now. Like, what's it like? Yes, but... No. In the latest expedition extinct. No, this isn't. This ain't it. Oh, no, the area and resort now reports the company or supports the company's or promotes the company's timeshares. They are still using it, just only for that. That's very depressing. I'll show y'all. Space Quest Casino, jeez. Oh, that's really depressing. To a certain extent, I kind of wish it had been torn down rather than this. I think that's either where the gift shop was or that's Quark's. I wonder what it says on the toilet there. Man. Now it's Westgate, Las Vegas. Got it. I wonder if you could go and walk around the area then. If it's just like an open area, do you have to like sign up for a timeshare to get in? Yeah, Fragrance, that's a bad plan in every possible way. My god. Wait, I can... Oh, select a small craft. I was like, I can switch ships from the bridge of my ship? Oh, I guess the Vengeance doesn't have a ready room for me to look at the floor trophies. That's funny. Alright. Imagine if they did fandom-themed strip clubs. They do. Those exist. STLV was run by Cedar Fair, which was bought by Six Flags. Do you mean the experience, Trexpert? Because STLV has always been operated by Creation. I mean, Fragrance, you just described two of my least favorite things in the world, so maybe I don't. I could use one of the bridge consoles. Yeah, that was for the account bank and for selecting a ship. Yeah, that would be funny, SFC, but yeah, they sold it all. Trexpert, what was that? Yes, sorry, too. Yeah, it's friggin' wild, Trexpert. So, for those of you who don't know, Great America is the theme park that I used to work at. It's where I played Conrad Werner in the Mass Effect ride for many years. Well, not many years. For, like, 2 months. But it's a fun little theme park. But when they built Levi Stadium, the big football stadium up in Santa Clara, I guess when they bought the land, they gave the theme park a lease to stay open for a couple of years before they were like, and then we're going to turn it into a parking lot. So, like, by this date, you have to close it so that we can turn the theme park into a parking lot. That's bad. That's awful. Dead Parrot, they should never make that. My god, dude. Alright, I need to go and hail the next mission. Which is in the Cardassian struggle.
We have been contacted by Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine. She has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor. Although Bajor is a Federation world, and we are technically at war, our ties with Bajor go back many years.
Oh, yeah, no problem, Trexpert. Don't need to apologize for that.
For a time. Therefore, we have negotiated for your services with Starfleet as a special dispensation. Help the commander, but never forget who you truly serve.
Sounds good. I will say, since we're talking about them, right up the street from me is the very first strip club to unionize in America. All right, I know we just did a break, but I need to grab a drink, so it's not going to be a break. It's just going to be running into the kitchen and back. I will see you all in like 30 seconds. Let's try that again. Y'all know a lot about strip clubs. Oh, come on. And we're back. So yeah, when I sat down today, some sort of cable has gotten unplugged and disconnected. Every time is wild and annoying. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that's cool, Trexpert. I watched the first Beverly Hills Cop the other day. Oh boy. But I think I don't know. I was the wrong audience. It was too late in the life of the universe, and I didn't get the hype. It was fine.
Have you reported to heed the call of the warrior?
So I just gotta go to Deep Space Nine, I think. Dead Parrot. There's a bit in the movie Mallrats where Stan Lee is talking about one of the two main characters, and just sort of says he wants to know a lot about superhero penises. I feel like that's sort of the conversation we're having. Not that I'm judging or kink shaming. It's just a funny conversation to keep steering back to. Nels, that's funny. Oh god, every time we log into a new map, I forget the ugly ship I'm flying, and then I see it and shudder. But yeah, Nels, then they later canonized it in a later Discovery episode that the answer is 2, right? For the Star Trek universe, I think we technically know that it's we technically know how everybody's parts work because they were all designed in the same way by the same galaxy-wide humanoid seeding people that we never talk about. Yeah, no, it's true. Redundancy, Nails. Alright. Okay, I have done this. What do I do now? I guess I have to go down to Ops to find her, I bet. If it is like ducks, I hope that is the only way it is like ducks. Ah, I love seeing these here. I'm so glad we did manage to get that done. Although they gotta add the new ones now.
How can I help you?
I was told to report to you.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine, and thank you for coming so quickly. During the occupation of Bajor, many sacred artifacts were stolen and studied. After the Bajoran-Cardassian Treaty was signed in 2371, these artifacts were supposed to be returned. However, the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian Military Intelligence Branch, opposed the treaty and apparently hid at least some of these artifacts in their warehouses. We know this because we have been contacted by the Cardassian government. There is a faction among the Cardassians called the True Way that rejects the treaty with the Federation. This organization infiltrated a defunct Obsidian Order facility and stole an orb of the Prophets.
We have got to lock the orbs of the Prophets up better. They have got to stop getting stolen. I'm not sure, Dad. I wouldn't know deliberately, but it may have been, an advancement in makeup.
Have been given to us by the Prophets. They possess mysterious and unusual powers. Many of them grant visions to supplicants. We believe the True Way are operating out of a base in the Badlands. We would like you to travel to the Badlands.
Thanks, Hunter.
To recover the orb on behalf of the Bajoran people.
I will track down those responsible for stealing the orb of the Prophets.
How can I help you?
Yeah, everything was everything was very dark that season.
The True Way has stolen an orb that the Obsidian Order failed to return after the war. How
Cool.
can I help you?
Is warping from here to the Badlands wasteful? Yes. Are we going to do it anyway? Yes. Ramona, that's amazing. I hope they do bring the missions back one day. Riker's transporter clone's son. We have arrived in the Badlands, sir. It just kind of seems like the voice she would have. Our intelligence indicates this is an area of heavy true radioactivity. However, the plasma storms and gravitational anomalies interfere with our sensors. We will need to search the Badlands for signs of true reoccupation. I am receiving a distress call. I mean, Nels, they're interesting. Those old missions are interesting narratively, but like in terms of actually playing them, from what I hear, they are not as interesting.
To any ships in the vicinity, I am under attack by a group of Cardassian ships identifying themselves as the True Way. Please, render assistance immediately.
Sorry, Dead Parrot. I didn't even know we had an ad break on. I still think I have something equipped that I don't know about or understand that's teleporting ships around. Because it seems like it's happening. Hey, Silk. Did you come in because it's an hour and 40 minutes before you're supposed to be fed and you're getting impatient? You want to come up? You want to come up? Alright, let's do it. Oh. Everybody say hi to the void. Hello. That's funny, Ramona. All right, you good, buddy?
I knew I never should have cut through the Badlands, but it takes weeks off my journey.
What happened?
Well, I was just hauling my cargo through the Badlands, and I passed some strange anomaly. I took a scan of it on my way by, and then a bunch of Cardassian ships appeared out of nowhere. They ordered me to surrender in the name of Gul Kardec and the...
Welcome back, Dead Parrot. Easiest way to avoid the ads, if you can, would be to send a subscription my way. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can do it for free to you.
My freighter is obviously no match for them. I tried to get away, but they disabled my engines. They were just about to board me, I believe, when you arrived. If you're looking for the True Way, I would head for that anomaly.
Thank you. I'd recommend you repair your engines and exit the area. God. We come out of combat and I just see this thing staring at me. Hello, Nalzarian. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Scan the anomaly. Whoops.
You have fallen into our trap. And now you will never locate our base.
That's a kind of a bad trap, but I don't know if you know. Didn't work exactly the way you thought it would. Oh, or maybe it did. That sounds like a cool mission too, Ramona. I do miss a lot of the really cool Foundry stories you all made. I wish we could have at least kept that around. Got him! Sure. Complete scan of anomaly. Oh, I have to get all the way down there, I bet. It was an official mission. Cage of Fire. The anomaly appears to be some kind of tear in the fabric of the space-time continuum. It appears dormant, but I believe it could be widened to become a portal. I am detecting traces of orb energy in the area. I believe I might be able to follow it. Hail, Commander Serish.
Sarah's here.
Wait, that mission's been gone for 10 years? Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't realize there was, even before we did the reboot, there was another reboot on top of it. We have located a trail of orb energy and are about to follow it. We can use some backup.
Acknowledged. I will be along in the Defiant shortly.
Thank you, Commander. Do the Klingons at STO use makeup? Do you mean the 3D models that are modeled to be Klingon? Oh, yeah, well, that's only because there's only one, really two types of character models in the game. So they do all kind of look the same, and I'm sure the original idea was to, you know, aim for attractive. Are the broadside missiles, are they actually torpedoes? Let's see what it says. No, they do phaser damage. Okay. Yeah, Disco, that would be a good way to solve it. I like that idea. Those missions were also so bugged you couldn't finish many of them. That makes a lot of sense. When you guys are flying a beam ship, do you normally fly around in a circle around the thing, or do you go back and forth over one side to maximize shield removing? I hope so, Nels. It was one of the things I recommended to them. But, you know. Arc 130? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be fighting these ships. That's why this fight seems to be going on forever. I'm supposed to be just destroying these. That makes sense, Dead Parrot. I don't. Ah, okay. AC-130. I thought you meant the... I knew that was a ship name, but I was like... I could put together that you meant fly high above and shoot at them. Ah, okay, orbit in a circle. Got it. Yeah, I don't know how much they're going to invest into stuff like that. Dead. Um, I know the making new duty officers is easy. Making new bridge officers is harder. So I don't know what they'll end up doing. You know, I don't know. Disco. Maybe it'd even be a Kirk class. Scans indicate this is a true way moon base. I have located an appropriate place to beam in. Are you ready to beam down? Let's go, gang. I hope so too, Dead Parrot, but the only reason I seem hesitant is not because I don't believe Deca would want to do something like that. It's because I know that even that Cryptic, with all of the resources at their disposal, and people who had, you know, years of understanding of the game and how everything worked, thought it was too much work. So that makes me feel like it'll be definitely be too much work for Deca. Using this thing on stairs is useless. Give me your energy. Twitch believes that I am thinking about boffing my boffs? What? Ah! It's a little far in the future. Yeah, I never played the Guardian of Forever mission, so I don't actually know the context. I know Guardian of Forever stuff deals with time travel sometimes, which is why I said that. But it probably would just be the same ship it was originally. Ow. I will say, if they did bring back missions, I think that particular one is the most important one to bring back. Because it's Leonard Nimoy voice work. Thanks, Red Angel Suit. Yeah, custom interiors would be a hugely tall order. It would make them a lot of money, I think, but it would be a hugely tall order. I remember playing this mission the first time and dying over and over and over again. I think I stumbled onto a lot of multiple mobs on accident. Looney Welsh, because that's not what they were assigned to do. I don't know the business decisions why, but I mean that would seems like it would be an easy slam dunk to me too. But it also, I think, remastering an old mission is probably more of a tall order than, you know, doing the help they were doing on the missions we were making at the time. It's funny seeing chat on a delay, because, like, I'm sure that whatever Nihilist said Gesundheit in reaction to was hilarious, but I have no idea what it was. I know that Gil is a rank, but seeing somebody just named Gil is hilarious. What ship is this? Is this a established one or something they made just for this mission? Some kind of Cardassian fighter? Or shuttle? You know, Dead Parrot, honestly, I think that explaining why the Klingons looked different in TOS in the end was a mistake. It was a very satisfying and cool thing to do, but it meant that canonically TOS looked like TOS. And then, you know, so like, you know, the somewhat cheaper sets, the cheesy effects from back then, those are all actually what everything looked like. And that means that every time they change anything, even if it's just upgrading visuals, in the Klingons' case, they were doing a redesign, but they, you know, and they probably did an over redesign, but even just bringing in modern makeup techniques to Klingons would have something that would have been needed to explained. Just something random? Okay, it's apparently reused the Jem'Hadar shuttle, huh? Wonder what it is. Obviously, if you guys don't know what it is, we've never released it as a player ship. We might only have the ground scale model of it. Still, that would be interesting. For sure, Dead. I just think, you know, they wrote themselves into a bit of a corner. It is interesting that, you know, an augment virus made the Klingons look not only human, but like a 60s version of a Chinese caricature played by a white guy. Yeah, I think that's a funny throwaway reference, Disco. I think if they had left it at that, that would have been okay. There's a trailer for the new season of Strange New Worlds? Was it just the one with the cast looking hot? Because I think I did see that. Yeah, that's very true, Dead Parrot. Given the time period, we are very lucky that they didn't. Sure, or, you know, just don't explain it. Just don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Or come up with our, you know, fan explanations, but... Nihilus, I'm not sure I agree with that. Strange New Worlds has often, in fact, been too dramatic for me.
Greetings. I am Gul Kardec. This orb is the property of the Cardassian government. The true Cardassian government. The true way.
I like saying the word true. Yeah, that would be fine, Dead Parrot. I would love that. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, but it's also, you know, it's also a taste thing. You saw very few complaints when they revealed the bridge of the Enterprise, and it looked really good, even though it didn't look exactly like the Enterprise in TOS. That wasn't something people complained about, because it looked very good. So I think, you know, a lot of the arguments you come down to of, you know, the Klingons didn't look good, or the Klingons shouldn't have been changed, come down to the fact that people don't like how the Klingons looked, not necessarily that they're, you know, of the explanation. And I also think, unfortunately, and this is true for me for sure, there's some unconscious bias coming into play because the Klingons look was based a lot on like ethnicities that aren't, white people. And that can tend to make those of us of the Caucasian persuasion uncomfortable if we're not dealing with that internal bias that's been shoved into our head since we were born. Yeah, that makes sense, Ramona. Yep. Again, Dead Parrot, I think the idea with, updating the Klingons wasn't a bad idea. It was just making it such a radical redesign didn't work as well. I would love that, Zizaton. Yeah, that was a fun one, Trexpert. That was good. Huh. Interesting, Nihilus. Do you also hate Lower Decks? Genuine question, not trying to challenge you. I'm curious. Hey, buddy. Hi. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, absolutely. Jarring is correct, and I think I love Strange New Worlds. I don't have very many problems with it, but I think like and I think having the amount of comedy they have is the right amount. But I think the like the Ren Fair episode, going from the whole episode being funny and then suddenly at the end to being like really sad, or going straight from the musical episode to, I don't remember if it's straight to or from, but straight to actually no, 2% energy weapon damage in space sounds great. Going straight to the super depressing and horrifying PTSD episode, it leads to some weird character moments. I don't know. I like the show. I think, Nihilus, and I'm not trying to insult you here, I think you might take Star Trek too seriously. And I mean that genuinely, not as like an insult kind of thing. I think there's a lot to be gained from realizing that the things that we watch, that we love, that we made our personalities around are entertainment. It's easy to feel like you're being laughed at when your show does something, the show that you love does something goofy. But I think both Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks are laughing with us, not at us. Oh, Control Alt Dustin. That's such a sad way to feel. Like, I genuinely feel sorry for you that a TV show made you that angry. And I'm not trying to insult anybody. It's just, like, I hate the first season of Discovery. I don't think it's good. I think they did a bad job trying to update and modernize Trek and leaned way too much into tropes that come from shows like Game of Thrones to try and make it quality. But so many people made their whole personality hating Discovery. And I know nobody's going to like hearing this, but, it's a show. The two of the three most hated seasons of Star Trek are the ones where there's a woman lead character. And I would say the most hated season is the one where there's a black woman lead character. It's difficult to tell, but a lot of the just pure venom about, like, Star Trek Discovery is the worst thing ever, it makes me sad to be a Trekkie, that's just too much of a reaction. And also, welcome to the stream. Sorry for coming at you writing your very first time. I haven't seen Section 31 yet. I want to because I feel like it'll be a fun action movie. I don't know. The thing about franchises like this, stuff like Star Wars and Star Trek, is they were there for us during our darkest periods of time. And so it becomes very easy to become defensive of them. To say, let's see. Those are all interesting points, Dustin. It definitely is more of a show about Michael than it is about everybody else. I still really enjoy it. I found everything after season 3 really, really fun. I think season 1 was not great. Season 2 they were finding their legs, and then I think they found it in season 3 and made a good Star Trek show. But you must have come in at the end of the conversation. We were just talking about the Klingons for like half an hour, Dustin. But yeah. Oh yeah, well DS9 is also here's the interesting thing about Deep Space Nine, and I'm gonna get people mad at me now too, but I think like The Empire Strikes Back, DS9 is the cool season to like. When people were growing up, liking DS9 made you the cool and edgy Star Trek fan. And so even though people genuinely like Deep Space Nine, and I love it, I think there's a lot of Deep Space Nine is the best season that comes out of trying to make Star Trek like take us seriously. Look, there's great storytelling here. Yeah, I love that, Dead Parrot. Jex Henry, I am playing in a space canoe today because we met our sub goal last time. Nels Hope, I would argue that Picard only found itself on its 3rd season. I did not like the first 2 seasons of Picard. I feel like that's stuff I haven't responded to, but yeah, Dustin. And some of that is probably a little bit of internalized misogyny, which is a terrible thing to say to somebody who I've just met, but there's a lot of that in there that we don't know about and don't deal with, and that doesn't make people a bad person. It just means we've had a certain perspective on the world pushed into our head our whole lives because that's the way society works, and getting that version out of our head is rough. I liked it, Nels, but I also understand I was being given a nostalgia button pressing thing. Like, it just hey, remember when, and I had a lot of fun with that. But it definitely was that. Yep, that's 100% correct, Ramona. I can see that, Dustin.
Kardec, you can imagine my surprise to receive a message from you. I must commend you on the clever way you opened a pathway to our universe. We shall make good use of it, and you have our gratitude. If we can ever return the favor, let me know. Regarding that other matter you speak of, while we certainly share your detest for the Federation and are willing to assist you,
Was this the first time they introduced Mirror Lita?
there are certain territorial issues we will have to iron out.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Starfleet Academy. It seems like the things that are coming into place are really cool. Hey, Timmy. Yeah, we met our sub goal last month. So the goal was that I would fly out at Oberth if we did that. And so that's what we're doing. You're all very welcome that I'm flying this hideous ship. Yeah, me too, Dead Parrot, but most of the people working on the shows don't know about us. And Paramount doesn't have a story group like Lucasfilm does to sort of push those things. Yeah, it was great that we got the Enterprise. Incoming hail from Commander Sarish.
We are approaching the Badlands. What is your status?
We have secured the orb. Guldur Kardec has escaped, and we are about to attempt to track him.
I will be along in the Defiant momentarily. And may the prophets smile upon you.
And on you, Commander.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
Yep, SFC, I agree 100% with that. This stuff is still just as valid. I think the best way to approach canon, like, well, it's really cool to see our ships popping up in the official shows. That was an awesome moment. But I think the best way to approach canon is to make it your own and not worry about what's official or not. Is Lego Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures canon? Technically, no. Is it an amazing show and totally canon in my head? Absolutely. Yep, Nels. Yeah, that is awesome to me. Yep, Nihilus. There was a lot of weird politics on that. Yeah, there's some stuff I know that I can't talk about, but there's a reason that it was that things worked out the way they did with the Enterprise F. But at least we got it in canon. Sir, I'm detecting a plasma wave leading away from here. I think it belongs to Goldar Kardec's ship. I believe I can modify our deflector dish to emit ionizing radiation, which should interact with the plasma wave, illuminating it. The illumination effect won't last very long, though. We will have to hurry. Me too, Disco. Why can't you get fan home ships, Nihilus? Oh, that's great, Trexpert. I think I already have the models of all of those from Eagle Moss, so I don't need to buy them again, but... Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, friggin' tariffs ruining everything. Sorry, Nihilus. Yeah, that is a really interesting idea, Dead Parrot. There was a little bit of that in Prodigy. But those weren't cadets, so it was a little different. Starfleet Academy might be like that. We'll find out together. Oh, these are Cerritos-sized ones. Oh, okay, got it. I still don't need to buy them again. Especially since I'm broke, but that's good to know. Scans indicate that this anomaly has opened a portal leading to the so-called mirror universe, a parallel dimension adjacent to ours. Hold on, sensors detect ships emerging from the portal.
Those look like mirror universe ships.
Me too, Nels. I really hope we get more of that. I like that, Dead Parrot. I mean, that is one of the cool things about the story for this game. I think it's a really neat idea. It doesn't really get leaned into, though. You know, you get command of a ship, and then you're just sort of competent Federation captain forever. What does the "us" mean, Nihilus? Oh, God. Oh, Lord. I don't have any extra STO ships. Sorry, Trexpert. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Cloak! I was wondering, now that I think about it, why didn't stuff get released to the Zen store in the early morning? Because it had to be released after maintenance. It would have been on the... it would have been in the part of a new build. And so maintenance would start in the early morning, but then, you know... Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, Nihilus. Where are the mirror invaders? Oh no. SFC, that's fine. Anybody know a surefire way of finding these guys? Oh, there they are, I think. I see something out there. Oh no, that's just heat waves. They have Nihilus, but this one's actually, you know, cast and has scripts and is shooting, so fingers crossed. Obviously, we live in a world where even completed things can get canceled, although Coyote vs. Acme got saved, so I'm very excited to see that. I need to remember to go out and see the day the Earth blew up, so I can support that too. Big yellow dot in the middle. That's a planet. That's where I came from. But, yeah, maybe, sure. Oh, there was an Interplay Starfleet Academy game? I may have to warp out and start this part over. Oh, found him! Yay! Enjoy some demons from the depths of hell. Oh boy. Oh, I definitely have to look up some of those cutscenes, Nihilus. That sounds fun. I should play Klingon Academy. That would be a fun one to play through.
Congratulations on retrieving the orb. You must return it to the temple on Bajor. I will notify the Vedics that you are on your way.
What kind of gameplay were they? I definitely could stream it, Nels. That's kind of what I was thinking. All right.
Congratulations on your recovery of the orb from Gul Kardec. We request that you return the orb to the temple in Hathon on Bajor. I'm afraid that we have not seen the last of Gul Kardec. But for now, the people of Bajor will be elated at the return of an orb we thought lost forever. Good. How can I help you?
Oh, Christopher Plummer is back in oh, okay, they're arcade flight sims. Oh, I freaking love arcade flight sims. That sounds great.
No doubt, you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathor.
That's pretty amazing, SFC. Okay, I might have to check that out.
She is waiting for you in the temple. How can I help you?
Okay. Well, we are at 4 o'clock. I think that was a really fun session, and we had a really fun Trek chat. Thanks, everybody. I am going to wrap us up here. But thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for hanging out today. It's great to see everybody. I've got some social media you can follow me on. I am Vengeance God on Blue Sky, and I'm Broken Infinity Films on Instagram. We have a Discord that I would love for you to join and come check out. I'm the host of 3 podcasts on the Ace of Geeks Podcast Network, and the League of Swords thing popped up immediately after. Good job, Wisebot. So the League of Swords is my Pro Wrestling with Sword Fights company that I think you would all really enjoy. We have a merch store. Come and check it out. It's pretty cool. There's some fun stuff on there. We also... I also have a wish list. If you want to buy me stuff, you don't have to, but it's there if you do. Thank you all very much for everybody who came and hung out. Starship Simulator. I'll bring that up and see what that's like. Thank you, Dead Parrot. Yeah. You all are awesome. Let's see who we're going to raid today. I don't know that I know this person. Anybody know V Ventar? They're playing through the new mission.
When the Calmonons evolve to become the lad's
Oh, and
mammal,
they're a Gorn VTuber? That's fun. Alright, everybody have fun in their chat. Be nice. I will enjoy... and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 See you soon.